Okay, well, welcome back to Sim.io. We're playing TrackMan courses, mainly the VG3, the Virtual Golf 3, their more recent iteration of their software, their rendered courses. It's got a little bit more detail, and you can change the environmental settings. I'll even change it here for Medinah. But we're playing the Ryder Cup courses in honor of the Ryder Cup next week at Bethpage, which we already have played. We're trying to play some of the past and present and future Ryder Cup venues. And this was, I think, 2012, the miracle at Medinah, where I think Europe was down 10-6 going into Sunday and came back and won. So a little bit sore if you're a USA supporter and fan, but great golf course. They've got 54 holes there. I have played there a couple times and have not played it well, so that may happen again here. But I'm just trying to show you the playability of these courses. It's great to see the flyovers and all that kind of great stuff, but you know, how does the ball bounce? How does it play? You know, how does a average golfer play these? Are they really too difficult? Now I'm playing them only from about 6,100 yards. You know, they play from like 7,400 for the professional tournaments. So it's a big, big difference, but I don't hit the ball that far. And I would suggest if you don't hit the ball that far, don't play those back tees. That'll just be frustrating. So let's go through this and see how it plays. It's a 4 out of 5 difficulty. And having played it before, it is probably a 5 out of 5 difficulty. But let's see if we can tackle this and give you an idea of how it plays. And I should let you know that it's we've got an 8-foot gimme circle. We've got medium greens and pins, green firmness and fairway firmness, and 10 on the stimp. Okay, pretty first hole, especially pretty from the fairway probably. Come around. Okay, stayed in the fairway, that's good. Keep rolling, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so 100 yards with, we have a little bit of wind. It's hard for me to get my 56 there. I've gotten rid of my 52 because the difference between my 56 and 52 is only like 5 yards difference for some reason, even though I even tried to have my 52 bent a little stronger. So then I went and got a 48, and it was all this map my bag. I don't know if you have TrackMan or considering it. The map my bag is a very valuable thing. You go through an entire bag, and you hit like 6 representative shots with each one, and then it kind of, you'll see where your holes in your bag are. And I had a big hole between my 52 and my pitching wedge, which I've now filled with my 48. But I don't have a 52 anymore, is a long-winded way to tell you what I was trying to say. Be right, baby. Okay, wow. That was a pretty lucky outcome. Okay, a beautiful par 3. You can see we have these as a flyby instead of the drone that I was doing on some of the other videos, just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so 147, where's the wind? It's with us. Where's the pin? There, so I think it's an 8-iron. Now this isn't so bad, but a lot of times where you're trying to draw or fade, if you're going to start the ball like going around a tree or something and start it out here, and you want to, this part of the screen has a higher tension than the middle. So when you hit it over there, the ball can really kind of shoot at you. So be cautious with that. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't going left. Sure wasn't. Okay, 22. Let's get it inside that circle. Sit. Oh yes. Okay. You can see when I hit some of my real high flop shots, I can hit the ceiling. I can't hit the TrackMan, which is right here. You can't see it probably from there, but it's about right here. So I can't get it up that fast. I don't want to get it up that fast. I'm not trying to do a Phil Mickelson, but you know, it comes up pretty fast, and if it hits the ceiling, it comes back. I actually have an angle. I don't know if you can see it. So it comes back pretty fast. So I have to be on my toes. That can be in the fairway. No. Okay. First cut, I think they still call it rough. No, semi-rough. Don't go too much left. Sit, sit, sit. Okay. Now, one thing I've noticed about pitching wedges, they seem to go a lot further than I think they would normally go, so I have to be cautious with this. Sit, sit, sit. Wow, I'll definitely take that. It's like a lot of Medinah, a lot of courses up in Chicago that I've played have a lot of these, you know, through the shoots of trees. And then over time, of course, the trees grow in, and before you know it, you're in the fairway with a tree kind of making it difficult for you. I found that to be true when I've played it a couple times. That you could be in the fairway and be, you know, severely affected by a tree, just the overhang of a branch or something, you know, trying to, you know, play a fade or a draw or something. So it makes it difficult. It's already difficult. Okay, let's get this down there. Oh boy, get lucky. Come on out. Oh, that is lucky. Do a little tree trimming for everybody there. 145 up, 14. Keep running. Okay. Oh, okay, give it a run. All right. Straight. It's dancing with that bunker. Got lucky. Maybe I'm just going to be lucky today. Little pull, and I'm gonna have to do it out of the rough. That'll kind of drive you crazy, you know. 55 yards and you don't hit it straight, you hit it 23 feet left. Usually the problem is hitting it the right distance, but to do that, that's kind of bad. Okay, so 23 down 6, lots of break. 23 down 6, so maybe an 18-foot putt, 19-foot putt. Oh, okay, that was unexpected. I can kind of hear cars in the distance. You see this green, this you know, chicken wire fence that they have, and then they have the green. That is the way I remember it. And as you get out to that part of the course, you start hearing more and more traffic. Okay, stay straight. Run out, ball. Almost. Okay, see if we can get lucky again. 13 feet. Again, it's 10 feet to the screen. I have it at 10 stimp, which is about what this turf is. At least they told me that. Beautiful par 5, huh? Way to target. Okay. Hit it fast. Not going to go very far. A little, oh boy, that's not good. Come on. Darn it. Circle no. Oh wow, I made it. After you score well and you do that on a par 5, that really hurts. But, you know, that's golf. I have a cousin who came over a little. Yep. Feel that toe snap over on it. Darn it. Okay. Get there, ball. Okay. The circle. Looks fun, huh? Question is, can you hit it over the corner? That's gonna go right. Is there a fairway over there? Semi-rough? Okay. Not very good. Fade. Bounced over it. Okay. Just the right weight. Oh! Whoa, that was close. Okay, that was a good front nine. Here's where the road. We get more car sounds back here. You hit that extra hard, which means you got an extra 4 yards here. But I lost the fairway. I pushed it. Bit lucky. You don't have to be in the bunker though. Okay. Get well. Get lucky. In the right distance. Well, I got very lucky. Okay. Pretty far forward, isn't it? It really wants you to draw the ball, doesn't it? I don't know. Okay. I think that's in the rough. Right stick at least. Okay. Well, I'm getting lucky today. Oh, darn. Could not capitalize on luck. And that cool is a bank on that. That's very cool. But you're over on the left. Look at the shot you've got. Okay, that's about what that would be. Okay. Okay. I'll sit. Oh, darn it. Nasty. There's one of a couple there. Actually, 3 par 3s that go over the water, I believe. The second of those. I wonder if this is really pitched. Draw. No draw. Enough, but not bad. 36 right there, that stroke. Okay. My target was really just the 8-foot circle, to be honest with you. This is very cool. Okay, par 5, look at this, isn't that cool? I just love the detail of the trees, the individual look of all the trees, and I know they're all computer generated. I think they use Unreal Engine now for a lot of this, for the lighting and everything. A long way, didn't it, with that downslope? I didn't know that there was that much downslope. Quite enough. Something I'm trying to use TrackMan for is a lot of those, you know, the 40, 50, 60 yard shots, you know, how hard you hit those, you know, how do you open? I have a 60 degree, how much open do I have it? And they have really cool games where you can have one that just says, let's say just 50 to 100 yards, and they're all different pins, all that, and you just keep, you hit one and then you rotate to the next one, boom, 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 just keep doing it. And it really is, it's really great training. So, too low. I've played a lot of golf in Chicago. I was up there for a long time, so I'm very used to the look of this course, and understandably hitting away from the water. Yeah, that too was going away from the water. Fear factor of water. Slow. Boy, I didn't even hit it. Wow. let's just go back and get them, right? I think I remember this one. This is the, let's see what we get up here after that. I'd rather have gone right to left instead of left to right. Okay, pretty fortunate. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. If I could hit a fade, I would hit a fade, but I really can't. Not with confidence. So let's just trust this is the right one. I hope it's enough, because I pushed it to the right corner. It's not. Okay, I'm going to re-hit from the teeing area. Okay, they're telling me 9-iron. I think it's a 9-iron. Gosh, down 24 feet. I thought I was going to get there, but okay, let's try with a 9 now. You may not believe this, but some while ago, I was playing on the course I play all the time. It was like 143 yards downhill, kind of the same shot like that, where there was, you know, wall to front, and I hit a 9-iron in. I thought I could make it over. Tried a 9-iron again, you know, and the guys I'm playing with are walking down there, so I tee up an 8-iron to hit my 5th shot, and that one went in the hole. So a hole in 5. Well, one thing I've said on this channel, I don't take mulligans. You know, you pay that price, you learn from it, I think. It took me 2 to learn, but okay, maximum roll because it stayed in the fairway. I made about 30 yards difference. Look, I only hit 181 yards in the air. Hit that well. Stay there. Okay. Couldn't get it all the way back there. I couldn't get it all the way back there with a 7, but a 6 would have gone down that little hill. See that? It definitely would have gone down there. Die. Okay. That's fortunate. Well, an interesting looking scorecard. Probably not the last or the first time that they've had a 7 on those par 3s. They're pretty tough, and you know, trying to get it close to the pin and everything, you risk the water, and I certainly did that. I did it twice. But you know, that's golf, right? You should learn from that. If I had a good caddy, they'd say, no, hit the 9. I know you think it's too much, but hit the 9. And obviously it wasn't all that much more than I needed. Well, that was a great course. Great, you know, like I said, I played it a couple times. And it plays very true, I think, to the way it would play out there. So it's a representative of that. You know, the having a flat lie all the time, it sure makes it a lot easier in a sim. The putting is not as accurate, doesn't feel as tactile as the real thing, obviously. But still, it's a very good representative of, you got to think your way through the course, not make stupid mistakes like I did. I made a couple of good decisions, but some bad ones too, and I paid the price for it. So I think I'm going to learn playing courses like that on a sim like this. So if you have any questions or any other courses you want me to play, just let me know. But thanks for joining me again here at Sim.io.